Now, I'm going to go into this next thing, and if you want to disagree with me on this, fine. I will say this, and I have a little, hopefully, humorous thing, and that if you repeat that I said this, I'm going to deny it. However, I'm going to make 3 statements. Now, what I'm about ready to say is not the most educational speak, but I believe this, and so I will share it with you. So, I just talked about what you believe. What is it about you? And we sometimes worry about what other people think. And we have these bosses in our world. We have our principals in the world. We have central office in the world. So, what does your administration want from you? Here's what I think. I think that your principal hired you to do a job, and now they want you to go do it. You were in an interview. You won. You were the best candidate in the room, and they said, we want you to come and teach choir. We wanted you to come teach orchestra. We want you to come and teach band. You are the best person that we found. They want you to go do that. The second thing they want you to do is they don't want anything that you do come across their desk. If you want to be in competitive marching band, go do it. If you want to have a festival band, go do it. If you want to give your kids travel experiences, go do it. But please, on Monday morning, don't be in my office. I don't know about you, but our principals are dealing with a lot these days. Our principals have a lot going on. Now, I'm going to say this, and it should be known. I wouldn't say routinely in my principal's office, but there are times that kids do stupid things, right? And we are in it. So I don't mean a complete, but how do you run your program with a culture? We'll talk about that in a little bit. How do you run your program with a culture that tries to do everything you can to keep your kids doing the right thing, staying out of their office? Because I've never had a principal come up to me and say, so Jeremy, I noticed that you only went to 2 OMEA contests last year. Can you talk to me about that? You know, they don't care what I do. They just don't want the kids to be in their room the next day. The last thing, and this is really important, but I think that the third thing they want is for you to be a member of the community. They want you to be participating. If they need someone to play at senior awards, if they need someone to sing the national anthem, if they need a string quartet to play for the board meeting, those types of opportunities, the more that you do those, the more then you have some ability to work with your principals when you need help and when you need to be in the and need things from them. So the reason I say this, I think this helps us understand the whole thing that we get to teach what we believe. If they're not worried about your music literacy answers, your musical experience answers, your music performance answers, if we're not worried about that, and they just want you to do the best job that you can, the nice thing is now we get to teach what we believe in. We get to teach what we value as a high quality music education.